They say money can't buy happiness, but nobody tells you what happens when happiness leaves and takes everything with it. Elias was staring at a check, $200 million. One signature, and his life would be set forever. No stress, no struggle, no limits. But there was a catch, a single condition hidden in fine print that would cost him the only thing he ever truly loved. He had 10 seconds to decide. He chose love. He thought he was the hero. He thought he was choosing happiness. But 10 years later, he realized something terrifying. Some love stories aren't fairy tales. They're traps. Before we reveal what really happened to Elias, hit subscribe, because the ending of this story, it might change how you see love forever. Elias wasn't ordinary. He was the only son of Arthur Sterling, a man who didn't just build wealth, he built control. A billion-dollar empire, perfect reputation, zero tolerance for weakness. The money is yours, but the Sterling name stays clean. You marry that girl, you get nothing. That girl was Sarah. No rich family, no connections, just a kindergarten teacher who loved old books and simple life. To Elias, she was real. In a world full of fake people, she felt like truth. But Arthur had already investigated her, and he claimed she wasn't who Elias thought she was. But Elias didn't listen, because sometimes love doesn't blind you. It makes you ignore what you don't want to see. For 6 months, Elias lived 2 lives. By day, a billionaire's son. By night, just a man in love. And with Sarah, he felt free. But freedom built on secrets never lasts. The deadline came. One final message. Choose Sarah. Or choose $200 million. No middle ground. Elias looked at her that night. She smiled. Soft, innocent, perfect. And in that moment, he made the biggest mistake of his life. Not because he chose love, but because he didn't think. No lawyer, no backup plan, no questions, just emotion. And emotion is the worst driver when your future is at stake. Elias walked away from everything. The cars, the power, the $200 million, all gone. For love. I chose you. At first, it felt like a movie. Small apartment, simple life, pure love. But reality doesn't care about romance. Bills came, pressure came, life came, and slowly, love started changing. Elias went from running empires to struggling to survive. And Sarah? She stopped looking at him the same way. That look of admiration turned into something else, something colder. Then one night, Elias found something hidden. Letters, not from another man, from his father's lawyers. And that's when everything broke. Sarah wasn't innocent. She was being paid to stay with him, paid to influence his decision. Arthur didn't try to stop the relationship. He designed it. If Elias chose money, Sarah walks away rich. If Elias chose love, she stays until he regrets it. It was never about Sarah. It was a lesson, a brutal one. Arthur believed something dangerous. Love is just a transaction, and he wanted his son to learn it the hard way. But the truth? Elias wasn't fighting for love. He was rebelling, and he didn't even know it. When Elias confronted her, she didn't cry, she laughed.
You think I wanted this life? I was waiting for you to go back. I wanted the real life, not this." And just like that, she left. Not because he was broke, but because the plan failed. Elias didn't lose $200 million for love. He lost it for a lie. And now he had nothing. He never went back. His father died 2 years later. The money? Gone. Donated. Not to family, to charity. Elias could have broken completely, but instead he changed. He stopped chasing people and started building himself. Long nights, hard work, no shortcuts. Years later, he built something real. Not $200 million, but something better. A life that was truly his. Be honest. What would you choose? $200 million or love? Drop your answer in the comments. People always ask him, "Do you regret it?" For years, he lied. He said no. But now, he tells the truth. "I don't regret losing the money. I regret not valuing myself enough to know the difference between love and illusion." Because real love doesn't cost everything, but wrong decisions, they do. The most expensive thing you can ever own is a mistake you paid for with your heart.